And there's a lot of benefit in acknowledging one's pain, but the danger is that you start identifying with the trauma, which does happen a lot. It's a really slippery slope,
Yeah.
but it's the thing to think about. I guess is when you're a kid, you're naturally in that state, right? And then the argument is you get trauma and then you're out of that state. But was that trauma always going to happen? Does
Yeah.
anything not happen
Exactly.
to the idea is that basically everything happens for your benefit, which is a hard pill for everyone to swallow, particularly if it's severe abuse and all those kinds of things. It's not condoning it, but it is almost a true reframe. If you're trying to reframe all these things that have happened to you in all those different psychological ways, that can have some benefit. But the true reframe you're saying is to acknowledge that it was going to happen anyway, having for your benefit. And lots of people talk about this, and once you get to a certain age, you realise that all those things, not just the traumas, but the events in your life, good or bad, often lead you to the best things in life, like what your purpose actually is. Because how can you have a perfect life and know who you are?
Yeah. And it's not like, and it is a reframe, but it's also like, it also isn't a reframe either, because it's just how it is. Like, sure, you can say, oh, it's like people are like, oh yeah, that's a good strategy. If you totally reframe that, you totally work around it. It's like, well, actually, no. It's just like how you think that you can just live your whole life and never have any traumatic thing happen ever, because it happens to us. We think we're in it and we get trapped inside it and we identify with it. We think, oh, this is like the worst. But in the same way that someone in the Western world's problems on average is nowhere close to someone in the third world's problems, like, it's just the same thing in life. It's always going to happen. So it's not about trying to run away from it happening again or trying to fix what has happened. It's you work with it and you actually use it. That's the ultimate. You use it to
Food for the soul.
rock it.
Food for the soul.